Did you know your breakfast might be quietly sabotaging your blood flow, especially below the belt? If you're over 60 and noticing things like weaker erections, low energy, or that uncomfortable numbness down there, age might not be the real problem. The culprit could be what you're not eating when you first wake up. Most men don't realize this, but your morning meal either fuels circulation to your lower body, or slowly shuts it down. And unfortunately, most of us are missing one powerful food that could change everything. Here at Over 60 Advice, we believe every man deserves to feel strong, confident, and alive, no matter his age. In this video, we're going to show you how 5 simple, overlooked morning foods can jumpstart blood flow, support pelvic muscles, and help you feel more energized and capable, without relying on medications or risky supplements. These aren't exotic superfoods or pricey powders. They're things you likely already have in your kitchen, foods that, when used the right way, can restore what time and poor habits have slowly taken away. And stay with me to the very end, because I'll reveal one odd but effective food combo that men over 60 say helps them feel results in less than a week. Let's dive in and give your body the circulation support it's been asking for, all by making one small change at the most important time of day, breakfast. Food number 1, whole eggs, the morning ignition switch for male circulation. Let me tell you something I've seen far too often. A man in his 60s or 70s walks into my office, frustrated and confused. Things aren't working down there the way they used to. No morning wood. Weak circulation. Embarrassing numbness or lack of drive. When I ask about his breakfast, he usually shrugs and says, just coffee. Maybe a piece of toast. Here's the truth most men never hear. After 60, your body wakes up needing fuel, and not just any fuel. It needs precise nutrients that jumpstart blood flow, repair tired muscle tissue, and reawaken those vital pelvic nerves. And one of the best foods for that? Whole eggs. Not just the whites. The entire egg, especially the golden yolk, is loaded with what your lower body is craving. Vitamin D to support hormone production. B12 to protect nerves. Choline for brain and muscle function. Leucine, a powerful amino acid that triggers deep muscle repair, including the pelvic floor. These aren't just gym muscles. They're the ones that control balance, bladder strength, and yes, your ability to perform when it counts. I remember Richard, a 67-year-old who hadn't had a solid morning erection in over 2 years. I asked him to add just 2 boiled eggs to his breakfast. 4 weeks later, he called me stunned. "Doc," he said, "I woke up like I was 40 again." That's not magic. That's biology finally getting what it needs. So if you've been skipping breakfast or avoiding eggs because of outdated cholesterol fears, don't. For men over 60, whole eggs are not just food, they're fuel for strength, stability, and confidence from the ground up. Food number 2, oats with chia seeds, the artery cleanser that works by breakfast. When an older man tells me he feels slower, heavier, or just off down there, I don't just ask about pills. I ask what he's eating in the morning. Too often, it's sugary cereal, white toast, or nothing at all. That's a missed opportunity. Because one of the simplest ways to unclog aging arteries and restore healthy blood flow is by starting your day with a warm bowl of oats and chia seeds. Oats are rich in beta-glucan, a unique fiber that helps clear cholesterol buildup from your blood vessels. Think of it as a gentle broom that sweeps away blockages, letting more oxygen-rich blood flow where it's needed, especially to your pelvis and groin. Now, combine that with chia seeds, and the results get even better. These tiny seeds pack a serious punch. Omega-3s to calm inflammation. Magnesium and potassium to relax blood vessels. And fiber to keep your digestion and blood sugar steady. One man, Henry, told me he felt like his body had shut down after retirement. Sluggish legs, fading energy, and an intimacy that was quietly slipping away. I had him ditch the cereal and try oats with chia seeds, blueberries, and cinnamon. 2 weeks later, he said his legs felt lighter. A month later, he was waking up energized, in more ways than one. Here's the truth. What you eat first thing in the morning doesn't just affect your heart, it shapes your blood flow, your stamina, and even your confidence. And the best part? It's delicious, warm, and easy. No gimmicks. Just real food helping your body do what it was built to do. Food number 4, steamed sweet potato with Celtic salt, the circulation stabilizer. Sweet potatoes might not be the first thing that comes to mind when you think about circulation, but they offer something your lower body craves in the morning: clean, stable energy and essential minerals. After a long night of fasting, your muscles, especially in the pelvis, groin, and legs, are running on empty. They need carbohydrates for fuel, and your nervous system needs minerals to function smoothly. A warm half of a steamed sweet potato provides both. Sweet potatoes deliver complex carbs that energize you without spiking your blood sugar. They help restore glycogen, the stored energy your muscles use to stay strong and responsive. Now, here's where it gets even better. Add a pinch of Celtic sea salt. Unlike regular table salt, this unrefined mineral salt contains over 80 trace minerals, including magnesium, potassium, and calcium. These nutrients support muscle contractions, nerve sensitivity, and blood pressure regulation, all key players in healthy circulation and lower body strength. This simple breakfast addition can reduce that heavy leg feeling, improve balance, and gently support the blood vessels that feed your lower half. For best results, steam or roast half a sweet potato, sprinkle with a light pinch of Celtic salt, and enjoy it warm, preferably alongside a glass of water. You'll be giving your body a deeply nourishing foundation to start the day, without relying on caffeine or processed snacks. It's a humble combo, but it works quietly and powerfully to support circulation, hydration, and muscle function from the inside out. Knowing what to eat is important, but it won't change anything unless you actually put it into practice. If you've made it this far, that already says something powerful. You care about your health. You're not just letting age take over, you're ready to take action. And the best part? It doesn't have to be complicated. Start small. Tomorrow morning, choose just one of the foods we've covered. 2 boiled whole eggs. A warm bowl of oats with chia seeds. A few slices of fresh watermelon. Half a steamed sweet potato with mineral-rich Celtic salt. Even one of these can make a noticeable difference, especially when eaten within the first hour of waking. That's when your blood vessels are most responsive, your muscles are most ready to absorb nutrients, and your energy levels are easiest to shape. Skip the coffee-only mornings. Don't wait until your stomach growls. Give your body what it needs before the day pulls you in 10 directions. These first few bites are more than food, they're a signal to your system that you're showing up for yourself. Stay consistent. Within a few days, you may start to feel lighter in your legs, more warmth and circulation in your lower body, less fatigue, more energy and stability throughout the day. Change doesn't come overnight, but it begins the moment you make that first choice. Tomorrow morning, make it count. Your next chapter starts at breakfast. If there's one thing to take away from all of this, it's that age doesn't take your strength. You do, when you stop believing it's possible to improve. But the truth is, it's never too late. The foods we've covered, whole eggs, oats with chia seeds, watermelon, and sweet potatoes with Celtic salt, aren't trends or fads. They're real, accessible tools your body understands and responds to. Tools that support blood flow, muscle strength, and lower body energy, all starting with one decision you make each morning. You now know what to eat. You know when to eat it. And more importantly, you know why it matters. Your first hour after waking is your reset button. It's when your body is ready to repair, restore, and respond. You don't need to overhaul everything. Just begin with one thing. One food. One choice. One quiet commitment to yourself. Because every bite you take in the morning can either keep you stuck, or move you closer to feeling stronger, more alive, and more in control. This isn't about perfection. It's about momentum. And your next chapter? It begins with breakfast.